Welcome back to Junks Radio. I'm Adam Epstein, joined by Bdot, Brandon Armstrong, Instagram celebrity. I'm glad to have you here.
I appreciate you, man. I'm glad to be here.
So let's just start with that. How did you become this Instagram celebrity, social media guru? How did that start?
Well, basically, I started on Vine. I was doing non-sports related videos, and then just one day, Westbrook's my favorite player, and I was like, I'm going to impersonate Westbrook's in-game facial expressions versus his player card picture. His player card picture, he's smiling all happy, versus him in-game, his face is all mean and stuff. So when I did that, it just caught on, went viral. ESPN got to it, so I was like, well, I'm going to try someone else. So I tried Tim Duncan, James Harden, and just took off from there.
You've gone all around the league, so which has been your most viewed impression?
Probably LeBron James when I did last year.
The one with the traveling, right?
Yep, the one with the traveling, and I actually added his whole game into it. So it was probably it was like perfect timing. It was right around the finals, right when they went to Game 6 and they ended up winning. So the timing was perfect. That's why it was like crazy viral.
And I love that video because being in DC, I feel like we hate LeBron for what he did to the Wizards with Gilbert, and he did travel against us to beat us. So seeing you make fun of him was hilarious to me. I'm not a LeBron fan, you know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of people aren't LeBron fans. So me, I'm just a fan of the game. I'm a fan of the game, and I just and I remember that game also. And it's funny because ever since I've done all this, I've become really good friends with a lot of NBA players, and Gilbert is one of my good friends. Awesome. We play in different leagues out in LA together. So it's funny you say that.
So then my next question was, how many athletes have hooked you up? Like, what's been the best hookup you've gotten? Courtside tickets, anything like that?
Well, the Sixers, they hosted me. I got courtside tickets, right under the basketball goal. That was pretty dope. Got to walk on a court, meet a couple of players. So that's probably in terms of hookup from players. That was I did go to Vegas with Evan Turner on a private jet at like 11 at night. So that was pretty cool. Never been on a private jet, so I don't know. It comes with its perks.
So where do you think the next step is for you? Do you live in LA now? Is that correct?
Yes. I currently live in Los Angeles.
So are you going to step into that Hollywood scene? Have you been asked to be in any movies, TV shows, or anything?
Well, me and Baron Davis, we have a web series, television series coming out. It's going to be on the Full Screen app, and it's basically it's basically Baron Davis' life after basketball with a comical twist. We've already shot the pilot, and right now we're casting, and we should be shooting in the next couple weeks or so, so that should be dope.
And he's connected in LA, isn't he? Like friends with Jessica Alba and all this stuff?
Yeah, Baron's the man. I didn't know how plugged up Baron was and how popular he was until I started hanging out with him. I'm like, wow.
So let's try to predict the future here. 5 years from now, are you going to be still making fun of NBA players, or are you going to be like Tom Cruise? What do you think?
I'll be the top entertainer in the business.
Okay.
More of like a Nick Cannon.
Uh-huh.
Kevin Hart say he's a comedic rock star. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to be like a social media rock star.
So you say you started in Vine. I'm a millennial. I feel like we're all over social media. Do you know what might be the new app coming up? I mean, you started with Vine and then it led to Instagram. Is Snapchat the new big thing, or is there something else? And how can it lead to getting money like you did, making a career?
Oh man, Snapchat is really taking off in the past couple years. I think Instagram will always be relevant.
They added Insta Stories, which helps, right?
Yeah, and they're trying to take over Snapchat, but I don't think Snapchat is going anywhere. It's organic, it's original.
It's got their filters.
Yeah, and it's the originator. So, like I said, if you find a niche, if you have your niche, or if something's working for you via social media, just keep going with it. You never know where it's going to take you. I didn't know I was going to stop playing basketball 2 years ago to being an entertainer and doing this.
Have any NBA players gotten mad at your impersonations? Have anyone reached out to you and said, you know what, I don't really travel like that. My step back jumper is a lot prettier. Anything like that?
Probably last year when I was on Sports Nation, I impersonated JaVale McGee's "Shaq and the Fool," and he was like, he's singing better. He said it on national television and everything. So he's probably the only one that's had negative feedback from. Everybody else, they love it. Like, they love to see themselves impersonated and how to look from somebody else's standpoint. So no bad blood with anyone in the National Basketball Association.
So me and my executive producer, Drab T-shirt, we watch your videos all the time. Whenever a new one comes out, we're like, oh, Bdot dropped a bomb. We got to go watch it. But we're wondering, when is the Wizards impersonation going to come? Are we going to get a Bradley Beal, a Kelly Oubre, or the man in D.C., John Wall?
I got a John Wall in the works.
Okay.
Most definitely. I'm good friends with John.
Have to do with him throwing up gang signs after hitting a game winner or something?
I add a little bit of that to it. Not too much. More of his, the jump shot he has like kind of on the side of his head, and then when he's in transition, he's always changing. He's always changing directions. So it has the defender going this way. Of course, a 360 spin layup.
Right, behind the back and all that.
Behind the back. I already know what I want to do. I just have to do it.
So when can we expect a John Wall Bdot video to drop?
It'll drop this week.
Oh, really? You're in DC. It's going to drop this week.
I'm in DC. It'll drop before Friday.